The oil lamps hanging from the ceiling, and one on either side of the big doors.
Would I be able to reach them?
I don't see why not.
Cool. I want to grab them down.
Grab one of the oil lamps from the side of the
Yeah.
wall. All right. Test strength. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you managed to get one off. There's some brick dust into your face as you pull it down. It's a bit of an effort, but the house is old and it's not clearly not been in a serviceable state for a while. So yeah, you pull it off, sconce and all. You just got an oil lamp in your hand.
Cool. Is there any oil in it?
It's lit. It's currently lit.
Cool. Inside, I'm gonna start throwing this oil around. We're gonna burn this fucking place down.
Good idea.
Okay.
I have a fire starting kit.
Yeah, I've got a tinder box. I just checked.
It sounds to me. I see a man throwing oil, and it sounds like tremendous fun to burn things. I remember when we used to have mines back in the quarry, and every once in a while there'd be a gas leak, and you know what? It reminds me of
I
home.
love them fumes.
You know, just explosions all over the place. The wazoo. They're my favourites. It just brings me back home. Even inventors, when they used to just fuck things up all the time, explosions all over the place. I'm feeling very warm at the moment.
Okay, so you've set up. So you're splashing some oil around in the entrance hall.
Yeah.
And you're setting your tinderbox to it.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not even gonna look around. You're just gonna straight up.
No, this place is full of evil shit. We're burning this to the ground.
Okay. Okay. So the flames the flames rise. The place is on fire. It starts burning down.
Cool.
You need to leave.
Yep, I want to leave.
Whoops. Jesus. Okay. So I'm not gonna fuck you about. You guys basically get fucked around for 9 days.
Okay.
And the house grows back.
Do its magic.
I'm just in the interest of not wasting everybody's time. Yeah, you guys basically, not a lot happens for 9 days. You don't see any people. You're not able to gain access to any of the buildings in the rest of the village. You're and I know this is bullshit, right? I know this is what it says in the book.
Okay.
You guys get fucked about for 1d10 days, during which time the house knits itself back together.
What if I burn it down?
Yeah.
Specifically, if I burn it down.
Yeah, if it gets burnt down, yeah.
Lol.
If you it says if you can burn the house down if you want to, but it's gonna rematerialize after a period of time.
Yeah.
So there's no one around. You've had no interaction with any locals.
What about those kids? Have we? I mean, I would have probably been looking for those kids.
They've vanished.
Okay, I killed myself.
No kids, no me.
So yeah, you guys have basically spent the last week and a half doing busy work.
Fucking good job, Jamie.
I mean, I'm getting the feeling that Torrin's not gonna like that. Actually, he'd probably try and burn down the entire town, but let's not do that, I guess.
because it sounds.
I mean, you
I mean,
can't,
that's just
right?
interesting,
Strahd's magic is going to protect it.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, is there anyone here not getting metagamey that like understands the arcane or anything? There isn't, is there?
Yeah,
There's
I do.
no one. You've
Ah.
you mean in the party? You mean?
Yeah,
I got-
yeah.
So
I've
yeah,
got
I
a
suppose
half-decent-
you've had a week and a half to kind of get to know one another. There's literally nobody else around.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess if you guys want to kind of establish some relationships, and then we'll get back to what you're going to do about this situation.
Right. I think Torin's going to. He's not happy about this. He's not going to leave it alone. So he's going to go and try and find some people to talk to.
So there's no one. The amount of however much time you've spent over the last week and a half, you've not encountered a single other person. No one's come in and out of any of the buildings. There's not been any lights on at any windows. It's very eerie. It's very strange.
Can I have spent the last 9 days systematically kicking down doors and trying to find people?
They don't budge.
All right, I've been well, as usual. You know, I've only got an audience of 3. Pretty shit, but you know, I'll work with it. I'll work with them. They're a pretty grim bunch as well, to be honest. I mean, there's a kind of dozy looking green thing. There's a kind of angry looking green thing, and there's old tan and moisturized over there. But you know what? I put on a nice performance. You know, I get the rocks out. I get the horn out. I'm tooting away. I'm smashing away.
Smashing away at the horn.
So yeah, I'd like to see if I can maybe win them over with my performance.
I mean, that's for them to decide, mate. I mean, you
I
gotta
stop clapping straight away.
you
Yeah,
gotta
no,
you
I
gotta
was
you gotta
listening.
give a performance, right?
Oh, is that a skill?
What? No, he's not rolling any dice or anything. He's got to
Performance is a
perform.
skill. Performance is a skill, man.
Yes.
Well,
Okay, perform.
Yes, it is.
All right, so you want him,
Yeah,
you want him to roll dice to see, you want to roll dice to see if he wins you over, rather than.
Well, yeah. I mean.
All right, yeah.
depends
Let's see how
good he is at performing.
let's see
doesn't it?
how good he is then. Yeah, go on then.
okay. Very good.
So performance is
Performing.
under charisma.
Yeah.
Oh, he's very good.
That's charisma. I added charisma and thingy actually.
Yeah, because I think that character sheet that you give me from Jamie, that does the.
It has it
stats
all.
automatically, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
so
It does
yeah.
all of it.
Hmm.
So I mean, it's
So did you
incredible.
did you roll a 19 or did you actually roll a 17?
17.
You rolled a 15, so.
You rolled a 17.
Sorry, yeah, I should have just said
So-
performance.
So just as a guidance, I mean, I feel like in the future, Chungo, you should have some rocks ready to actually give a bang up performance. But
I'll see what I've got around.
if your character is generally into rock music, and by
Yeah.
rock music I don't mean rock and roll, I mean music on rocks that he's playing like
Yeah,
a
it's
xylophone.
like hollow rocks. It's a bit like this is hollow actually. I've
If
got
you're
this little.
if your character's into that shit, then a 5 probably would have been about enough to win you over. That's easy. So 5 is like, oh yeah, I'm kind of into this. Then you'd be all right. At a
Yeah, I mean-
17, this is like, you don't normally go for rock music, but maybe you could listen to this every once in a while.
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing. Those are the kind of attitudes that you may be thinking about.
I mean, who generally listens to rock music?
Fucking gnomes, apparently.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
it's not just like a normal performance, alright? It's not just the rocks. I've got my horn as well. That I get through an entertainer. So I'm like tooting away. I'm slamming rocks against one of these wooden doors, and I'm kind of like flicking my heels on the floor, and I'm just yelling, "Stood on me head, in me hole, fuck you all, fuck you all." Quicker and quicker.
I mean, I was gonna like it, but
It's like
I throw a dagger at his head.
Are you actually throwing a dagger at his
No,
head?
no, I'm not really. No, I smirk. I giggle along with it. I find it
Alright.
funny.
How does this make Grak feel?
I like this tiny man. He's amusing.
Bread in its pants and it smells like shit. It smells like shit. Smells like shit. Really quickly, just slamming on this door.
Oh, God. Yeah, I suppose that's
Really,
good.
I'm warm to his humour. Also, he makes me aware to his minds when we leave this place.
Ugh.
I'm a child.
Probably
Ah.
get you.
Yeah, I start dancing. There you go. I got 14, apparently, rather decently. So
You're
average.
dancing. Yeah, you're doing a fancy dance.
Yeah, I'm doing a fancy elf dance. Yeah.
Fancy elf dance. Oh my god, this is just degenerated into fucking.
We're bonding.
You
How do I
are.
squat the music.
What does Torrin? How does Torrin feel about all this levity?
He doesn't like it.
He's a
There's
grumpy
people.
skeleton. He's a grumpy skeleton. Grumpy skeleton.
Oh dear.
I think he's more interested in going back into the house.
Yeah,
and
so
all this
the house
dancing and
is-
stuff.
The house has grown back by now. You guys have noticed this, and it's weird, right? It's really weird.
It's interesting though. Like
I don't like it and I don't trust it.
Okay.
one of the sweetest things
Well,
I've ever seen.
Torrin seems like the most eager to get in there and see what's going on. So let's go to
Yeah, I mean,
to
the
Torrin.
second he can get through the door, he's going back in, right?
Yeah, so you're back in. Okay, so
I'm gonna jump. If you light a fucking match or anything, like I'm right by him ready to shout if that's the case. But otherwise, no.
Yeah, I'm really bored, so I'm going in. It's like the first thing that's
Right.
happened.
so you've
Right.
headed in. How are you handling this? Are you just storming straight in, find out what's going on,
Yeah.
sort of thing? Okay, so so it's exactly as you saw before. Basically, you got the entrance hall in the foyer. You end up coming into into the large main hall kind of area through the double doors at the end of the entranceway. There's a pretty impressive fireplace like in front of you on the left there. It's looking pretty good.
Is it lit?
No.
Okay.
The walls are all wood panelled. All sorts of intricate carvings on them.
Oh, I bet it burned real pretty, didn't it?
And
It was wooden shit.
and at the far end, you've got a large staircase spiraling upwards. You've got,
think
and I say as well, you've got obviously you've got the doors on the top and bottom side. Sorry, there's this area as well.
He's just gonna stomp upstairs.
Yeah, he's stomping up the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's on the stairs. So we'll move down the line. So M, did you follow them in?
Yes, but stealthily.
But
Sound it scared.
stealthily. Okay.
Please roll stealth.
Okay, so M, what's Grat getting up to?
He's watching what's happening, watching everybody else.
Okay. Do you want to take any further action? You interested in like what's going on in the house? Maybe where any of the doors lead? Anything like that?
I'm gonna ask to hand back, see what everybody else is going in, and follow somebody eventually.
Just let the bad shit happen to someone else first.
Yeah. I'm a small child. I'm cautious. I'm an urchin.
Aren't you 6'2"?
Letting the gay elf and the bloody gnome go first. Like,
Yeah.
Sizest.
Right. Okay. Well, Dave, let's take Elu through the house.
and I'm sorry, my character just he wouldn't have the personality where he'd walk into this kind of thing first. But I mean, is there anything that looks expensive?
So you want a general see if you can identify
Yeah, investigation. would
like
that be,
pricey
or-
items. Yeah. So just do a perception. Just roll perception.
Oh. Okay. Right. Can I do it?